Hey, hello, you're stuck in traffic with Wolf Gorlick. A few minutes riffing on IT security. Today looking at incident response planning and specifically how to tie all the pieces together without repeating yourself 1,000,001 times. As a mentor once said, I love it when a plan comes together. And bringing all the pieces together before the bad guys hit, right? Before all the explosions and everything occurs, can take a little bit of work. You don't want to write too much, because you end up reproducing and copying and everything, and then any edits or anything are hard to maintain. But you don't want to write too little, because there's a big difference between how you might respond to malware versus phishing. There's a big difference between how you might respond to an advanced attack versus attack of opportunity. So the tip for you is this. What you do is you create one life cycle, one tight life cycle for an incident. And then you create subsequent addendums that just call out very specific additional points of information. So, for example, you may follow the SANS version of the incident response plan, right? Which is preparation, identification, containment, eradication, recovery, lessons learned, right? You know the one. So you write a full plan on here's the steps I'm going to do for this thing every single time, regardless if it's malware or an insider threat or a policy violation. Here's what I'm going to do every single time. Okay? Now, somewhere in your plan, you've identified what threats you're concerned about or responsible for. Okay? And somewhere in that plan, you've highlighted like a little description of what those are. So maybe you have like 10 threats. After your full big plan, you then create addendums for specific information. So, every single time, no matter what it is, my identification process is going to include this. I'm going to create a ticket. I'm going to do these things. Now, within the threat-specific part of the plan, you're going to say, follow the above steps. And oh, by the way, for identification, well, if it's malware, we're going to be looking at our semantic console or endpoint security console, whatever it is. If it's a policy violation, we're going to be getting that feedback from the manager. Right? You have specific bullets for each one of those threats. Now, what this allows you to do is optimize and maintain that one workflow, right? That cycle that you do every single time. And every time you do it, if you find a new threat, every time you do it, if you find a new event, every time you do it, if you find new information you want to capture for existing threats, you go update those other sections. And it becomes a very updatable and maintainable plan. At the same time, because you're doing the same cycle again and again and again, and everything follows the same cycle, you get better, right? You build better muscle memory, you get better at the main path, and your response becomes improved. And that's how you do it, in a nutshell. One plan, one path, one cycle. List of threats, and with additional bullets and details that are threat specific. What do you think? What am I missing? Am I oversimplifying? Probably. I've talked for about 4 minutes. Hit me up in comments or social media. Cheers.